Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I wanted to share my academic goals and my language learning goals and also the self-studying courses I take right now and how things are going in my life. I'm also sharing why I'm interested in language learning and why I'm studying what I'm studying and what I've studied before and my education journey and stuff. I also wanted to share how I learned the spiritual stuff I learned, how I learned witchcraft and my spiritual practices, and this going to be a little bit like a vlog as well in the end of the video or in the middle to the end of the video. And in the vlog part I'm going to share how I learn animation and 3D modeling and other things. So without further ado, let's start with video. Konbanwa, aime machite. Me llamo Trisha, estoy aprendiendo varios idiomas. Ich bin 29 Jahre alt. I started to become interested in learning languages just recently, actually. I started with Spanish and I'm started to learn it for 5 years ago. And to bring myself closer to my heritage, I started to study Portuguese for around 2 years ago. Obrigada por visitar meu video de línguas. Jag bor i Sverige, men jag har portugisiska och indiska rötter. Jag tror det är därför jag är så intresserad av språk. Now it's 2023 and I have also started to learn Hindi, which is the official language in India alongside English, and my mother is from India and she was born in India. She's from Goa and I really want to learn Hindi, so I have started to take Hindi lessons from this year. Namaskar, bahut achi. The goal with learning languages for me isn't to become fluent in all of the languages. I want to become fluent in English, but in the other languages I just want to know a little bit about them because I like the culture and because I like to watch TV with Spanish and Portuguese, and I want to maybe travel to India and read the newspaper and know the signs on the street or something. It's not important to become fluent in all of the languages, not even advanced. I think I just want to reach a decent level, upper beginner level or an intermediate level or something. In a future video I will share my resources like the textbooks I use, the websites, the apps for my languages, and I will make it as a series on the channel about my academic life, both self-studying, language learning, and my formal education in college. Right now I'm studying theology and Christian philosophy at Christian Leaders College, and I started this year actually. I got accepted in January this year, 2023, and I'm studying for an associate degree right now, but I'm aiming for a bachelor's degree in divinity. So to all those people who says that a witch can't be a Christian, I take my Christianity very seriously, otherwise I wouldn't apply for a Christian college. And the reason why I chose theology was because I want to find the solution for all of the bigotry around Christianity. And some Christians are very bigoted, and I want to do my research, and I want actually to study Greek, biblical Greek, and Hebrew maybe, to find out if the Bible really tells us all the things it tells us in English and in Swedish, because I want to prove all the hateful Christians wrong, all the fundamentalists. I want to prove them wrong, and that's why I have chosen theology, but also because I am interested in the subject. I am very passionate about theology, so it is not just for the haters, it's for myself as well. I want to I'm very passionate about theology and philosophy, and I am a philosophical person. I am very interested in the divine, and I want to incorporate it with my spirituality and stuff. So yeah, I did choose it because of interest as well. Before I started this education at Christian Leaders, I actually studied psychology and social work. I studied to become a social educator, and that's a branch of social work. And I also studied a little bit psychology and behavioral sciences. But I just got my course certificates and not an entire degree, because I quit because I wanted to study theology instead. And now to my self-study courses or self-studying programs I take. I'm studying philosophy of religion, and that include other religions than Christianity. I'm very interested in Wicca. I'm very interested in Buddhism and Taoism, and that's the main three other religions I'm studying or self-studying. Now I take these courses on Center of Excellence, which is a community college, so I will get a diploma after completing these, but it's not equivalent to a college degree. It's more of vocational training to gain expertise in a subject. It's the same with the other thing I'm self-studying, and that is life coaching. I take several life coaching courses from Transformation Academy, and in the end I will get a master certification, but it's more of a vocational training as well. It's not equivalent with college or university. Now I wanted to share how I learned witchcraft and my spiritual practices. I have both learned from courses and from family members, and by reading books by myself. The courses I have taken in spirituality and witchcraft are mainly online courses. On the screen are some of the courses I have taken online. And I'm planning to make a separate video about how to learn witchcraft on your own, but that is a video for another day. And there's many options, and I want to give you the full picture of my journey with learning witchcraft. But here is what I can say in this video, and that is that I have combined online courses with family members with books I read by myself. and that worked for me. I know not everyone have family members that knows this stuff, and I'm lucky to have that. In the rest of the video, it's more like a vlog format, and I'm sharing how I learn more creative skills. Animation, 3D modeling, and graphic design. Greetings, my name is Trisha, and this is not me speaking live. It's in fact my voice, but it's cloned, and everything I say is text-to-speech and typed in on my computer. Isn't it cool? What you just saw was a software that made my voice as a computer voice. And in the background was an animation I'm learning to make. But I'm not just working with 2D illustration, I'm working and learning 3D as well. And here is a little vlog from 2022 in spring, so it exactly like 1 year ago. I recorded this where I'm actually learning 3D modeling. And this was a sunny day when I was seeing my friends and we were making artworks outside, outdoors in the nature. And I decided to take my iPad with me and do some artworks outside. Learning 3D modeling with my friends. When they were drawing on pen and paper, I was drawing on my iPad, as you can see here. Yes, I used the iPad to draw in 3D, and that's because I have the Apple Pencil, and I was curious about how it worked in the iPad. I used the Nomad app for drawing, and it was surprisingly beginner friendly, and I, as a beginner and as a person that doesn't know anything about 3D modeling, I figured it out quite fast. This was my second time of opening the app. The first time I opened the app just to look at it, at the features, and the second time I actually did the modeling, and that was now what you can see on the screen. And even though this is not a masterpiece, I'm not saying that. That's because I'm a beginner and I'm just playing around. You can see I do actually form something with the clay, and that means it's beginner friendly because you can see it's some kind of creature or something. I mean, I don't know how to explain, but I think I can learn this program, is what I'm meaning to say. I can learn this program over time, and I'm confident that I will be able to learn this program because it already feels quite good, actually. Even though it's not a masterpiece, I feel like I can control the program and what I'm doing, and even though I'm not good at it, I can exercise, train, how do you say it in English? Words are hard today. I can practice, that's the word. I can practice and become better in this program because I feel good about this program. This app. Gosh, I'm tired of speaking now. App, it's an application. Program, software, whatever you call it. Application. You know what I mean. And here you can see that despite being a Christian, I'm modeling a devil-like creature. It's not a devil, I promise. It's just I don't know what I did here. And here's another one. I have something with those things. Yeah, I don't know. Here was that little vlog ended, and I was outside with a friend for a meal, and that's what happened next. And last but not least, becoming better at graphic design. Actually, I used to work in graphic design, and this is something I'm continuously learning. I mean, a thing I already know a bit about, but I'm becoming better, and I learn more advanced at an advanced level. Gosh, I can't speak. It's hard to speak a second language when you don't really have a good day, but I will do my best and to close this video. Here is me practicing graphic design, and I'm already at a decent level but not very advanced, and it was a long time ago I worked in graphic design in the field, and here I'm practicing different logos, and I was sketching in Procreate and then imported it to Affinity Designer in the iPad. I also have Affinity Designer on my computer, a MacBook Pro. It's an old MacBook Pro, so I actually think my iPad Air, which is newer iPad Air than my old MacBook, my new iPad Air, I mean, is better despite being an iPad than my computer, despite being a MacBook that is a Pro, because it's an old Pro. So I'm doing this in my iPad, as well as the animation and the 3D modeling. What I meant to say here was that my iPad actually acts like my computer because I have such an old computer, even though it's a MacBook Pro. It's from like 2015, I think, and my iPad is much newer and can handle a lot of apps better than the software on the computer. I'm trying to combine the two in my work. Some softwares are better in the computer, and some are much better in the iPad. But nonetheless, it's a thing to learn to use the iPad as a computer and to learn these apps in the iPad. It's not a thing I have done before. I have learned Procreate on the iPad. I can't draw on the computer as well as good as in an iPad. That's the iPad thing. But on the contrary, I have some things I have only done on the computer that I haven't done in the iPad before, and that's what I'm practicing. Thank you for watching this video about being a lifelong learner, and I hope it was interesting what I'm doing, what I'm learning, and this was it for this time. I'm working on many projects right now for this YouTube channel, and I hope to continue and to I will continue. I mean, I hope you will be able to see what I'm working on soon, and I hope you like this vlog, and goodbye.